Today we head to Blue Ash to play a viewer-recommended course, sweat profusely, and investigate a great golf course controversy. Welcome back to Subpar Golf Reviews. Today we are at Blue Ash Golf Course. Good
to see you again.
What'd you think about Blue Ash Golf Course?
Man, this place was spectacular.
It really is. This is one of the best that we've reviewed so far, and it's going to show up in the score at the end. One
of the funnest golf courses I think we played.
I agree. Let's get into some details, shall we?
Okay.
First things first, we've got some controversy to address.
Oh, yes.
Let's get that out of the way. Let's clear the air of the controversy. If you do a Google search on Blue Ash Golf Course, you're going to see some wildly diverging opinions of this place.
I agree. A lot of them negative.
A lot of them negative. A lot of them about customer service and pace of play issues.
Right.
So we were a little bit apprehensive about coming down here. Like, wow, what is this experience going to be like? Or are these people who are complaining online, are they onto something?
Are they legit?
Or is this much ado about nothing?
And on top of that, they have a nice page with the policy spelled out on how you're supposed to act with pace of play.
I think that all golfers can agree that pace of play is an issue. Nobody wants to be out playing 6-hour rounds of golf and taking all day on the golf course with, inconsiderate, bad etiquette.
Sure.
So I applaud the staff here at Blue Ash for trying to address the pace of play issue.
Right, the best you can.
It's the gorilla in the room. Now, this website, it's a pretty lengthy pace of play policy, and it's a little bit abrasive.
A little
bit stern. It's strongly worded.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen it either. I mean, they take it seriously to the point where they say, look, this is a hard golf course. You know, if you're a beginner, maybe this isn't the place for you.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that either. So we were a little concerned.
Yeah.
All right, let's hash it out. Now that we've been here, now that we've played a round of golf at Blue Ash, we didn't see any of that.
Not a problem.
Not a problem at all.
Not a problem at all.
In fact, everybody here was as nice as could be.
The staff is wonderful here.
Now, it was pretty crowded today. I got news for some bosses. If you think your folks are working from home on Fridays,
they're here.
They're golfing at Blue Ash.
They're at Blue Ash Golf Course.
Yeah, it was a good crowd here today. And based on how awesome this place is, I'm going to assume there's usually a pretty good crowd here.
No doubt about it. I mean, we just finished our round shortly ago, and the restaurant is packed.
Yeah, this place is hopping. Now, our round today took about 5 hours. It was a little bit slow. It was slower than their recommended pace of play.
It was.
Which isn't out of line with other courses in the area. They expect you to play 18 holes of golf in, 4:15, 4:30.
Yeah.
Pretty standard stuff.
However, we were not harassed by the Rangers. In fact, the only thing that the Ranger asked us is, do you want some water?
Gentleman drove around with his cart and had a bunch of ice cold water.
Yep.
And that was great because today was hotter than Hades.
Woo.
Speaking of hotter than Hades, when we played at Meadowbrook, we thought it was hot there.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing on the heat here at Blue Ash.
Not at all.
It was a hot day today. And, we let a young man explain how hot it was last time.
Yeah.
We're going to let a third party explain how hot it was here at Blue Ash.
Good idea.
I did not sign up for this. When I prayed during the winter months, I asked the Lord to make it warm. I did not say, Lord, please bring the devil from hell and have him sit his ass crack on earth. That's not what I asked for.
All right, it really was that hot today at Blue Ash. But we had a good time. Let's talk a little bit about the pace of play issue in terms of the golf course itself. I think there are some inherent factors that get people off to a bad start here at Blue Ash.
How about the fact that the #1 handicap hole is the first hole?
It's tough to start out of the gate on the #1 handicap hole when you're a marginal golfer like us, right?
Subpar golfers.
Compounding that problem is one of the only deficiencies we've seen at this place. They don't have a driving range.
Right.
So not only do you have to tackle the #1 handicap on the first hole, you're going to do it cold.
Right.
So that's a little bit of a trick right there. Compounding the problem one more time, the second hole is a par 3. So you're going to pile people up going from the #1 handicap to a par 3. That's just going to happen.
We were piled up.
We were piled up a lot today.
Yeah.
I don't know, there are people in the world who know much more about golf course design and layout than we do. But having seen some other courses like Heatherwood and Beaver Creek who've played around with the order of play, maybe it would be worth considering swapping the 9s here.
I wonder if that was the original number 1 hole back in the day when they designed the course.
I have no idea.
Interesting.
But I can tell you that number 10 is like the 16 handicap.
Right.
It's a par 5, so you're going to spread out your pace a little bit naturally just doing that.
Exactly.
So I don't know, just something to think about, something that we were contemplating on our own. In terms of the golf course design itself, there is a gentleman involved in this golf course design back in 1979 named Dr. Michael Hurston.
Didn't he have a partner?
He's had several partners over the years. He is still in the golf course design industry. He actually works with his son out of Columbus. And they have done a lot of golf courses, and a ton of them in Ohio and in the Midwest at large.
Some of them we have played.
We have. Some of them we have reviewed.
We have.
So Dr. Hurston also designed Walden Pond.
Vineyard.
And the Vineyard,
yeah,
which were 2 of our highly rated courses and fun courses too. So I think
I see a theme there.
The good doctor, I think, has figured out golf course design.
That's right.
So kind of fun to see some similarities between the layout and the routing on a course like this, kind of like we would see at the Vineyard or at Walden Ponds.
The scenic views, every hole, it was beautiful. Every hole.
This is a fantastic property. He had a really good canvas to work on.
He did.
It is a beautiful piece of land. There's great elevation change. Nothing silly. We're not golfing off cliffs here, but it is enough to keep you engaged and entertained. And this is a little bit of a player's course. This is a little bit of a harder golf course.
And it's beautifully manicured.
Yeah, everything was in great shape. The tee boxes are really good. It's bent fairways and greens. They are all immaculate. The greens rolled beautifully.
The greenside bunkers were fantastic.
Yeah, in fact, the green complexes here at Blue Ash might be the best that I've seen.
I agree.
And definitely the best that we've reviewed.
Yeah.
So much interesting terrain change and break in the greens. The bunkers are well placed. They are really different in terms of shape and size. It's just a great variety. It really keeps you engaged. It's just a fun golf course to play. There's lots of direction change. There are a couple of blind shots. Don't usually love blind shots, but they're kind of cool here.
Yeah.
18 for sure. And they've got a little video system to kind of keep track of the group in front of you, since you can't see them on their second shot.
Right.
We found that it was easier just to drive up and get some
if you've
cool
never
air.
played here, if you're playing for the first time, I recommend driving up on 18 and taking a peek.
Yeah, take a peek. It's a beautiful hole, too, coming back to the clubhouse. Very nice. I can't say enough good things about the golf course itself. It's a great golf course.
There are a lot of homes on the course, but they are buffered by beautiful trees, so they don't come into play. They're never a problem.
Right, I'm sure the homeowners love that too.
Yeah.
An extra level of defense from wayward golf shots. Lots of golf courses have houses. I think that's just part of the economics these days.
Sure.
And it's kind of a bummer when they're like right there.
Yeah.
That was the cool thing about this golf course though. There are a lot of mature trees that kind of shield the houses. So not only do you not really see them that much, but they're not quite as much in play either, which is great.
Not at all. Not a problem. Not a problem.
So the golf course, I couldn't say nicer things about the golf course. It is a fantastic track. It's a good challenge for all levels of golfers. You got to get down and check this one out.
I got to talk about something that I always talk about.
Something that's near and dear to your heart?
Near and dear to my heart.
Bring it on.
When we first pulled up, what did we see? We saw 2 young men working a grill.
They were grilling.
What were they grilling, Paul?
Whatever you want.
And what did they have?
They had bratwurst here.
Spectacular, fresh, grilled bratwursts that were delicious.
They were. And you know we give high marks to golf courses who have bratwursts. But when you place your order and then go out to the grill and get them right off the grill, hello bonus.
Winning.
Super nice young guys out at the grill too. And he wanted to make sure that we enjoyed them and that they were exactly the way we liked them.
Brought them to our table.
Brought them to our table.
I tried to get him to get me a ribeye, but he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, we wanted him to run to the store and bring back a ribeye. That probably would have ruffled some
feathers. We could have had it at the turn.
But no, it was a great experience. They actually have a restaurant here at the golf course. I think it's called the Sand Trap, right?
That's correct.
And I'll tell you, the Sand Trap, apparently they have a happy hour on Friday evenings. It's hopping down there.
It's jumping down there.
There are a whole bunch of people working, and they're all friendly and attentive. And
that's a big plus. There are a lot of golf courses that we visited that did not have enough staff.
True. And it seems like they're well staffed here. Everybody's being taken care of.
Yeah.
They're making lots of good food down there. You mentioned the brats. When we were done, Chucky gets hungry. So I had a little chicken sandwich croissant. And she asked me, what kind of bread do you want? Do you want cheese? Do you want lettuce? I said, wow, this is great.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And it was delicious, and the service was fantastic.
The prices were great.
The prices were really good. You want to tell me your movie story?
Oh, my goodness. I went to the movies recently. I got a hot dog and a Gatorade.
Just one hot dog?
One hot dog.
And one Gatorade?
One Gatorade.
How much was it?
$19.94. We got 2 beverages. You got a chicken sandwich. And what else did we get?
We got all kinds of stuff today. We bought hot dogs and bratwurst and chicken salad.
But just that one payment was like
$11.
$11.
So the moral of the story is, don't go to the movies. Come play golf at Blue Ash instead. You'll save money and have fun.
Because all the people that say they're working are here also.
So in addition to the super friendly staff down in the restaurant, and the folks in the pro shop were great.
Oh, yeah.
The starter was friendly. Mm-hmm. The rangers out in the golf course with their water were great.
Yeah.
We also had a double bonus here. Since it was 1,000 degrees outside, there was a young lady driving around selling beverages on the golf course.
Yeah, that's a big plus,
that's
especially
huge.
On a hot summer day in Ohio.
And we've seen so many courses anymore that don't do that. So when we see one, we get so excited.
That goes back to that statement about being fully staffed.
There you go.
You got to have some people on a hot day delivering drinks.
So that was a beautiful thing. So we've covered the golf course. We've covered the great staff all around. There is one more spectacular thing about this golf course.
Let's talk about the room we're in right now.
This clubhouse is unbelievable. Not only is it the biggest clubhouse we've seen, it is beautiful.
It's spectacular. We're sitting in one of the main rooms, one of the main banquet rooms here.
Here at the bar, where we belong.
Yeah, where we should be. And we had some help from a lovely young lady named Gabby. Showed us the ropes, walked us around. They have so many wonderful events here, a lot of weddings. This place is spectacular.
Gabby is the event supervisor here. She could not have been nicer. She showed us all around and told us about the different ways they can separate the space to make it huge, make it small for intimate weddings, big weddings, corporate events.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to having some kind of event just to come back down here.
Come up with something.
I mean, I don't want to pay for another wedding, but
no.
Maybe we could find something else.
We should find something else. The view, I wish, the view from where we are right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The entire back of this clubhouse is windows. So we're up here on the second floor in the banquet area, and you can see this entire beautiful property. It is gorgeous.
And there's another level above this, isn't there?
Oh, there's rooms all over the place. It's unbelievable.
Gosh.
And we've told, you folks before on our videos that if you're interested in having an event or something, maybe give them a call. I am telling you, if you are interested in an event space, you have got to come down here and see Gabby and check this place out.
Yeah, please do. And I will tell you, one of the things that she said that really made me feel great about her is she talked about how much she loves her job and loves the people she works with.
Yes.
And that says a lot.
And she's going to take great care of her customers who come here. So
absolutely.
If you're in the market for an event, check out the info on the website. Come down and see Gabby and check this place out. You're going to love it, I promise. You get the Subpar guarantee on that one.
Yeah.
We've never made a Subpar guarantee.
We have not made a guarantee.
Well, here we go. Here's the first.
First one.
All right, my friend. This place is spectacular, but we got to give it a score.
Man, I tell you what. This is one of the funnest courses we've played. It's lacking in some of the amenities that some of the other courses we have given high ratings to.
There are a couple of highly ranked courses that has some bougie facilities like golf simulators.
Right.
Now, there aren't many, and Blue Ash doesn't have anything like that, which is fine. I think the only ding is that they don't have a driving range.
That's a ding.
And some of the highest ranked courses on Subpar Golf Reviews, not only have they had driving ranges, but they've had like full-blown practice facilities.
Yeah, Yankee Trace comes to mind.
Yeah, right. So does Heatherwood.
Yes.
They've got the big, beautiful Adirondack chairs and the music with the umbrellas,
but I will tell you,
they just don't have the space for that here.
They've got so many other things here as far as just the beauty of the place and this facility that we're in right now that just...
It makes not having a driving range seem insignificant. There's so much other
trivial
good stuff. So this is going to end up as one of the highest ranked courses in Subpar Golf Reviews.
I agree.
The high water mark right now is Heatherwood at 8.8, and Heatherwood's got a lot of good stuff going on.
They do.
I think that we should give Blue Ash Golf Course a score just below that, which would bring it in as the second highest ranked golf course we've played so far.
What's number 2 right now?
Number 2 right now is Yankee Trace at 8.5. So I think we should slot Blue Ash in at right at 8.6, just a little bit ahead of Yankee.
I agree with that. I've been into some country clubs that don't have a facility as good as this.
I agree, and it actually does have a very nice country club feel
goodness,
to it.
it really does.
Now Yankee,
it's reasonable.
Sure, Yankee has lots of amenities, but I think that the overall experience here just notches them just above. So
that was a good way to say it.
So I think that's all we've got from Blue Ash Golf Course. It is a fantastic facility. Come down, play some golf.
Yeah, bring some
Give Gabby
friends.
a shout and set up an event. You are not going to be disappointed. This is a top-notch facility.
100% agree, man. This place was wonderful. I had such a good time.
All right, my friend. We're going to try to get out in the next couple of weeks and check Shake a Run off the list. And hopefully we'll have our first Subpar guest.
That would be nice.
Our buddy Mike, I think, is going to come play with us. And he can chime in on the score, and we'll see how Shaker stacks up.
And if there are any of you that have any other recommendations of courses, or if you'd like to come out and play with us, give us a shout. We'll make it happen.
By all means, we appreciate the recommendations. We appreciate you watching, as always. Thank you for subscribing. We're actually over 100 subscribers now.
Woohoo!
Can you believe it?
We got to figure out a prize for number 100 or something.
We got to figure out who 100 is and maybe send them a special gift. Thank you for watching Subpar Golf Reviews.
It's been fun.